In at number 10, we have gurning. Now, most of you will be familiar with this. This is when people put their heads through a horse's, the horse ring, and they screw up their face and contort it as much as they can. They generally look really ugly, and I don't know if that's why some of these faces in the videos behind me have been blurred out. Anyway, it's a tradition harking back to the 14th century. I don't actually know why it was started, but at the Argument Crab Fair in Cumbria, every September on a Saturday, you need to check up. Each year it's different, but there's a World Championships, and there's a gentleman called Tommy Matterton, and he has been a world champion 15 times. Anyway, there we go. That's gurning for you. In at number 9, we have the Battle of the Oranges. Doesn't it look good? Anyway, basically every February in northern Italy, in Leiria, there's a festival where two groups battle with oranges. Oh, this just sounds mental. So what they do is, anyway, they reenact an historical uprising against an oppressive ruler, in which half of them in this chaotic scene pretend that they are commoners, and the other half pretend that they are like, lords or sir. You get the idea. Anyway, it began apparently in the Middle Ages as a tradition when it was reenacting. There was a miller's daughter she was named Violetta, and she rebelled against the advances of a local ruler. He tried to assert his feudal rights by bedding her on a wedding night. That's a thing. That's bloody awful. Anyway, there was an uprising, she was defiant, and there was a revolt amongst the townspeople. They fought against the oppressive ruler's forces using stones and any other objects they could find. Hence, the oranges is a reference to this whole palaver. Looks good fun though. In at number 8, we have the World Nettle Eating Contest. Now, this has been going on since the 80s, where basically two farmers had a disagreement over, I have no idea why, who had the longest nettles. So basically, who had the biggest weeds. Don't get me wrong, I love nettles, but it was effectively discussing who had the biggest nettles. And then they started a competition, where every year there's an event in Marshwood, England, where they have to consume as many feet as possible. Now, there's a guy here, the winner, he consumed 112 meters, I believe, or 112 feet of nettles, which is insane. In at number 7, we have wife carrying. Now, this race is believed to have originated in Finland in the late 19th century, and it's been inspired by the legend of notorious robber Hercule something, which I'm not going to say because I will butcher here. And it was basically him and his gang members practicing to get their plundered goods and the wives through the forest and over obstacles. So it didn't have a good start, this whole thing. But a couple of facts about it. The prize is the weight of the wife's body in beer. How good is that? How good is that? It also keeps you extremely fit. It helps the relationship. And you know what? It's just bloody good fun. In at number 6, we have the World's Ugliest Dog Contest. I feel quite bad actually bringing this to light, but it does happen. And it's where else? It's in California, Petaluma. It's a yearly event where you can see these lovely creatures here. This one up here, Quasimodo, he's been hit with the ugly stick. But anyway, the little dogs, they don't know what's going on. They just get lots of attention. The owner wins a trophy, and they get various prizes from, like pedigree, chum, or whatever they get over there. In at number 5, we have bee wearing. Now, I'm going to let you have a look at this. Brave soul, or a very stupid soul. Anyway, his name's Gao Bingao, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's been stung 2,000 times there, and he's got more than 1 million bees on him, and they are collectively weighing 240 pounds. Bloody hell. In at number 4, we have palm tree climbing. Now, on the 17th of August every year, Indonesia celebrates its independence. And you can see here that what they do is they get teams of guys, usually 4 or 5, and there is a competition to see who can climb these really oily, fine poles, palm tree poles, and get to the top. At the top, there are prizes, and the higher you go up the tree, the better the prizes are. They've got things like bikes, there's clothing after they're completely covered in oil. Anyway, checks, etc. 3, we have fireball soccer. Now, this is a game that's played in Indonesia that celebrates and welcomes the month of Ramadan, which is the holy month for those of you that don't know. Now, what they're doing here is they are making a ball from coconut and dipping it into kerosene and then kicking it at each other while it's on fire. It doesn't sound very sensible, but it looks like a lot of fun. Now, apparently, there hasn't been one single injury from this game at all. I don't believe this. That sounds like garbage, but it's on the internet, so it must be true. In at number 2, we have Shin Kicking. Now, we're going to head over to the Cotswold Olympic Games. That's OLYMPICK Games. Every year, these are held with various sports, but the one that we're going to be talking about is Shin Kicking. It's pretty much straightforward. The uniform is a white overall doctor's jacket thing, and that goes for the referee too. The referee has a shepherd's stick, and they are called a stickler. When the stick goes down, you simply have to boot the living daylights out of your opponent's shins. The one thing that looks like it might actually help this sport would be alcohol, but that's been banned as well. But apparently, they guesstimate that 9 out of 10 people are absolutely bladdered when they do this. And you know what? I think I understand why. Before we get to number 1, guys, I'd just like to ask you, if you do like it, can you please like, share, and subscribe? It really does help me. Okay? Thank you. In at number 1, we have air sex. Now, this here, I never knew about until 2 days ago. It looked brilliant. It happens all over the world, and basically what you're doing is, you know, air guitar, but this is air sex. So, look behind me.
It doesn't look like that, but it's like super intense.
It's good. You need big cojones to do this, but it looks like bloody good fun. Good. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you could please like, share, and subscribe, I'll see you very soon. Thank you.